Ender, you're from Spain. I want to ask you, how is Corona affecting you?
Well, coronavirus didn't affect my life is in a negative sense, but last year we have to have half of hours of school because half of them was in present. We have to go to school like normally, but the other half uh, we took the class in our house, so it was really weird. But I was very lucky, and I didn't have any familia who were sick or anything.
That's good to hear. That's nice. So I'm gonna pick someone else now. I'm gonna pick Zeki. Zeki, how did Corona affected you?
My grades are bad because Corona, and I'm sad because I'm lazy, and yeah.
Okay, you mean like your grades got worse because Corona,
Yeah.
and you
Before
are lazy
Corona, I
because
was
of.
better.
Okay, okay. So Natalia, I'm asking you, how did Corona affected you? Like what did it change in your life? What did it change in your school?
Corona affects me emotionally because I think that is difficult to express my feelings, and it affects me a lot in school because last year we do um, online classes, so now I'm a little bit bad at maths, for example.
So I'm gonna ask now Marta or from Spain. How did Corona affected you?
Well, the corona is not affecting me in a negative way. I just try to see the positive side and try to live with it in the best possible way.
You done?
Yes.
Okay. Chinar, Chinar, how did Corona affected you?
The last year was only online classes, so I didn't understand anything in online classes. We were having English classes in our school, but uh, I didn't learn anything from it. So I only studied myself because it was hard to understand, and Corona affect me negative, I think.
Yeah, it's harder to learn. You mean like school is worse than normally, and you don't like homeschooling.
Yes.
Mm.
So, Dennis, if you're done, and I'm going to ask Aslankan from Germany first. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. How has interacting with each other, like these Zoom meetings, changed your personal development? How has this helped you to grow into a better or worse person?
It was much better with Corona. I have no here to go. Everything is 3G.
So, from Spain, my own country, maybe Renata, can you answer?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Yeah. How has these live streams that we're doing right now helped your personal development? Like, how has it changed you?
Um, I would say that seeing the different perspectives of other people about different topics, maybe could help me to understand more things. Like, um, I don't know, I don't know to put an example, but I would say it would be more that, like having learning about different perspectives did help get my own better.
Yeah, April typed it into the chat. I have to ask someone from Turkey, but I'm not seeing anyone right now. Uh, Elanur was asked earlier, so maybe she can type if she doesn't have a mic. Yeah, I'm going to read out April's answer just in case if you don't have the chat open. She said that she feels like it's been good for keeping in touch with people around the world, and it helps with social skills and finding new means of communication, which I think it's a great answer. Well, I'm done with my questions, so if you want to ask now.
How is school life affecting your personal development? Is my question, and I would like to ask Erica from Spain about it.
I think that in a positive way, like having contact with other people every day makes you improve, and also you start like knowing how to relate with other people, and that's it.
Okay, thank you. And I want to ask Dylan from Germany. So my question was, how is school life affecting your personal development? Kathy, if you could answer.
So school doesn't really make my life difficultly or something. It's like just a normal day for me and not like stressful or something. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
So maybe Dennis, you can start like we did before, and we can go in that order if you want to.
Uh, okay, then I will start then. I really want to ask the Spain first. Is there different rules from Corona in your country? Like in our country, we are still going to the school, and in your country, are you guys going to the school?
So I think I can answer for Turkish.
Yeah.
Turkey.
You can answer the question.
We go to school and it's not online. When we enter to the building, we only spray and clean our shoes with
Sanitizer?
yeah. Thank you for helping. Sanitizer, and we just enter. We don't do COVID vaccines or anything. It's just that.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. So I wanna hear from Spain too. Tanya, how are the different rules in your country? Like, do you have other rules from Germany and Turkey?
Well, I think that we have the same rules. We are all vaccinated, and in our school, they take our temperature before going to classes. So I think it's the same as he said.
Okay, so I'm just gonna pick some random from Germany.
Our school has this one specific rule where we have to test ourselves 3 times a week. So on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And every time we come into the class, we have to show our teachers when we done our test. After 15 minutes, we have to show our teacher that we're negative. If we're positive, we have to get sent it back home and stay for 2 weeks and look for the PCR test, the results. If it's negative, we can come back to school, but if it's positive, we still have to stay in lockdown and maybe go to a hospital, stay there, and have some other surgeries or anything. What happens, it comes out if you're positive or negative. So yeah.
Yeah, so like we have two tests. One is the quick test, one is the PCR test. The quick test is like 3 times in a week, and the PCR test is if the quick test is going positive. And if the PCR test is going positive too, you need to stay 2 weeks, 2 weeks in your home. And if the 2 weeks is going okay, nothing has happened, and you done your test again, then you are able to go again to school.
So can I ask my questions now? Okay, I'll for now while we're waiting, I'll ask someone in Spain. Could I ask Marta? What was your biggest challenge for your personal development task?
My biggest challenge was to try to explain my personality and my hobbies when there are things that I don't even know about myself. I think that has been my biggest challenge.
Thank you very much for that, Mara. Sarah said in chat, if you didn't see, my biggest challenge was to do something for me, like to stay loyal to myself. Thanks for your contribution, Sarah. Okay, I'm gonna move on to Ireland. Billy, what was your biggest personal development challenge?
My biggest challenge was to make a commitment and then follow through on that commitment. In terms of the values, it was difficult to like think of how they would affect my life, and it was interesting to like see how I could go in depth with that in terms of Reddit.
Thanks very much for that, Billy. Okay, I think that's all my questions.
Well, then it's my turn. I'm going to ask the question of what value did you choose for your tasks and why did you choose that value? The question is either in the chat too, if you don't understand me. So I'm going to ask Natalia from Spain if she can answer.
Yes, one of the values I choose were solidarity. I think that the solidarity is really important and is related with social relationships. So for this task that we are talking with other people, meeting new people, I think that is really important to listen to other people, to help, and that's it.
Thank you. And then from Ireland, maybe Amy, if she can answer. So Amy is typing in the chat right now, I think because she can't turn her mic on. And she said respect and loyalty, which I think are great answers. Yeah, Nehir just explained one of the tasks that we had to do, which is pick a value and create something artsy about it. And Amy said that she chose them because they're very important to her. And some people are also answering about the question. Like Aslankan said that his values were family, respect, and trust. And Seki said that he chose family, trust, and loyalty because it's important for him, I guess. So yeah, that would be my question.
If you're done with the questions, I can go.
Yeah, go on.
Okay. My question is, what made you think that your value was important to you after doing the task about it? If you want, I can write it on the chat. Katie Murray, I don't know where they are from. Katie wrote that she was able to learn the different values that she had and which ones were the most important to her. And what was the creation that you did about the task? Can you tell me that too? Okay, Katie said that she drew a picture. And for the next person, I will ask Yaza. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Yaza from Spain.
After having done the task, the value that is more important to me is the empathy, and that's all.
And what did you create about that?
I draw a person helping another person with a thing that is difficult to one of the person I draw.
Okay, thank you. And by the way, Marta from Spain said that she didn't do the test, but she thinks that it would help her to understand the meaning of each one better and realize the importance of each one. For example, empathy. Thank you. Maybe I could ask Alisa from Germany.
Well, so I play instruments and I made a small melody about one of my values, and it was trust. Yeah, it was kind of hard trying to find a melody that goes kind of up where you trust somebody, but then they break their trust and then it goes back down. I had to find the right notes. It was hard, like I said.
That was great. Thank you. I'm actually done with my question.